Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of RobertoBlake.com helping you create something awesome today. So today we're going to talk about planning your graphic design career. Now the thing is, I don't think this is talked enough about in design school or in general in the industry. Planning your design career is much more than just figuring out what title you want 10 years from now. In fact, I think that thinking of it from that perspective is actually one of the worst things you can do. Planning your graphic design career should actually have an emphasis on what you want to accomplish and what you want to be capable of executing. This is also essential to planning your design education, something I should talk about in another video, I guess. But you should really think about what it is you want to do, what it is you want to be capable of doing, and also on what level or to what extent, what scale do you want to be able to do it. One of the things that I really wanted to do at some point in my career was I wanted to work with an actual agency. And I wanted to actually know that I did work that was saw by a large audience. And I got to do that. I got to work at an ad agency in Midtown Manhattan. I got to work with great brands like HBO, and I got to see my work on billboards in Times Square. That was an accomplishment. That is a milestone. That is one of the peak heights, I think, of my career, and I'm very grateful for that. But if I didn't know that that was something that I wanted, it probably would have never happened. Because by knowing what you want and what you want to get out of your career, you can start positioning for it and your actions will start aligning to that. So instead of just doing a job every day, you'll be making moves toward advancing your career, and that's the difference. But you need a plan, and it can't just be to get a job title because that doesn't really mean anything. You can have a job title and you can end up doing 3 different people's jobs that have nothing to do with that job title or that job description. It happens all the time. So you really need to think about, what is it you care about? What are you passionate about? What do you want to do? What does that look like? And what will get you there? And the thing is, it may not be the job title. It might mean actually moving to another place, or it might mean that you have to build your network in a different way than you were thinking. It might mean that you have to actually acquire and learn new skills, or that you might need to market to a different group of people or work in a different part of the industry. Maybe you're not going to get the type of work that is meaningful and that you want to do at your current job or in the current market aligned to your job. If you're working in editorial, maybe what you need to be doing is working in entertainment because that will get you in the place that you want to be. But if you don't know what you really want, you'll never know what job, what education, what career, what title, what part of the industry you're supposed to be in. You won't know those things if you don't know what you really want to get out of it, what you want to achieve, what you want your accomplishments to be, what you want to have on that checklist of your life in terms of your career accomplishments and the goals that you achieved. And that's important. You need to be thinking about that. So I would say that the best way to plan your graphic design career is to reverse engineer a roadmap of what goes from your retirement backwards. In the way that you should plan your life by working backwards from the graveyard, you should plan your career by working backwards from your retirement. What do you want people to say about you and what you achieved and accomplished in your career and in your lifetime? Work backwards from that. Look at what those big astronomical goals really are, what those dream executions, what those dream clients are, what those big accomplishments. If you want to, know that, hey, you did work for Mark Cuban and the Mavericks, then guess what? You need to start taking actions that align to that goal so that 10, 20 years from now, that's on your resume. Or, that's what they're saying when, you have your retirement party. You need to be thinking about that. So that's my advice on planning your career as a graphic designer. Now, what I will say is I could talk a lot more about this, clearly. And some of you will want specific and individual advice. I'll try and get to as many of your comments as I can and answer them. Anyway, like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome content on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today.